Squash XL Pro is an elite team that work hard to train, play and run squash events on our journey to climb the world rankings. Like, subscribe, comment, pick up some of our merch on Teespring.
Well, interaction now with the second of the women's semi-finals, of course. Abby Palmer winning the first in 4 games over Nithian Dan. And we have the 30-year-old Lana Harrison, formerly ranked 98 in the world. That was in 2009. And up against Maiden-Lee Coe, the 16-year-old from around the Wellington region. Has a PSA world ranking, currently 435. Lana Harrison with no ranking at the present time. She's had other things on her mind, such as raising her son. And she'll play a high-intensity game. Almost in a sense, it'll be slightly intimidating for a younger opponent. She gets stuck in. Oh, that's a good shot. And Maiden-Lee Coe not afraid to actually have a go at the ball. That'll be to her advantage rather than being passive. So, 2-all in the first few rallies. You'll see a lot of good movement from Coe, just whether she's got the strength to continue doing so. Look at that. Well, the ball had travelled pretty quickly and pretty fast, and Harrison gets the let. And the let called pretty quickly. Maiden-Lee Coe wanting to finish off the points. Pick it up. Oh. So the ball was called good. That's a nice shot. In a good position. She knew where her opponent was and played it. Just angled into the wall. Just about collected Maiden-Lee Coe there. And this is where the experience comes in. Lana Harrison just goes about her business pretty quickly. And the ball dying a little bit in that forehand corner. So if the players can keep it deep, they'll be okay. No let. Lana Harrison has no problem voicing her opinion on a call. Oh, that's a nice shot. Played that very nicely to backhand, right down the wall, plenty of pace, and no bounce back. Great change of direction on the shot, right across the court, and Maiden-Lee Coe just stuck. Ooh. So Coe keeps herself in good position and hasn't let the score escape from her at all. Doesn't mind mixing it with Lana Harrison. And the error creeping in, she's going to have to make sure she cuts out all of those. Well played from Lana Harrison, and you could see that the Maiden-Lee Coe wanted to try the shot. It was on. holds off a 1-game point as we see a number of the Malaysian men coming in, getting ready for the semi-finals. Well, that's a good way of finishing that one. Wraps it up with a big winner, and 10-6, the first game for Lana Harrison. And straight away into the second game. There's no mucking around with these two. Lana Harrison taking out the first game, 11-6. That's good running. Good court coverage, and well played. There you go. She almost looked as though she was exhausted after running that one down, but it's a good point. Two. Oh, she gets the lip. Good play. Lana Harrison just stepping into that shot, able to take the pace off it. Oh, gets down so low. She's having to do a lot of work just in these first 3 or so points as MAIDEN-LEE COE, and I don't know if that was play acting or what it was, but you don't want to show that. And perhaps just a bit of tiredness. It is only the second game. She lost the first 11-6. And Lana Harrison, full steam ahead as per usual. And that one's out. So MAIDEN-LEE COE just needs to refocus. If she's tired, well, just take your time in between points. And don't think she picked that one up. Maybe she did. Okay, not that one. And look, she's been pressured into running back into position straight away from Harrison getting ready. She doesn't have to run back there. That's a nice winner though. So MAIDEN-LEE COE just needs to take her time and not be pushed into it by Lana Harrison. Oh, there we go, nice shot. She'll be happy with that. And really a wiper shot across her body, low and flat. Good depth on the shot and no bounce back off the back wall. Just frustration showing from MAIDEN-LEE COE. As she's probably feeling it a bit. Has a go at that ball though. A nice shot. So she can still bring out the winners, but whenever you play Lana Harrison, it's quite a physical game, whether it's running all over the court, whether it's a bit of contact. And for a 16-year-old, probably going to take a little bit out of her. And gets the lip. Yeah, look at that, driving through the ball. And some good power there from the backhand from Lana Harrison. As we said, was top 100, albeit in 2009. And almost got to that one. The more experienced player. One game to love, and now 9-4, make that 10-4. And there we go, 11-4, so it is 2 games to love.
No, maybe just supporting, Maiden. I think Maiden's coach is Nick Meter from Midlands at the moment. So even though Maiden is from Wellington, she does travel down to Midlands occasionally.
So, Shelley,
coaching.
for someone like a 16-year-old who comes up against Lana Harrison, and Lana kind of bullies you a little bit, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but just the way she plays on court, it's hard for a teenager to come up against that, isn't it?
Yeah, Lana, she sort of gives it everything. Really hits it hard, sort of trying to gets in your face a little bit sometimes. But yeah, I think Maiden.
We're not meaning it in a bad way.
Oh no, this is her style of play. So yeah, with Maiden, just go for it really. She's done really well to get to the semi-finals. Had a couple of good wins so far in this tournament. So yeah, just make the most of it.
Well, she doesn't mind having a go at the ball, does MAIDEN-LEE COE. She really has a go. It's not just a passive little pushback, is it?
Yeah, no, she's always hunting the volley and she likes to take the ball in short. And yeah, she's definitely holding her own here in this semi-final.
And you've been seeing a few good junior matches on court. There's been quite a few battles between some of the juniors, hasn't there?
Yeah, this is a World Junior Championship selection tournament for the boys and girls. So the New Zealand team is going to France this year for the World Championships in August, and obviously hasn't been played for a couple of years now. So yeah, that's around juniors.
I think we just had Ollie Dunbar up against Paul Moran, and that was pretty full on, I think. And certainly one of the games went to 16-14 or something.
Yeah, that was the first game.
Oh wow!
Which Ollie won. Yeah, on a no let. That Paul was sort of maybe expecting a stroke, and it was actually no let. So.
Yep, 7-1.
7-1. So yeah,
so just racing through it. Won the first 11-6 and the second 11-4. So could be an interesting one, Lana Harrison, if she comes through and takes on Abby Palmer. Did that work? It did. My goodness.
Nice shot. Nice Lana. She keeps retrieving the ball really well. Oh.
Well, let's assume that Lana Harrison wins this and takes on Abby Palmer tomorrow in the final. We're probably not going to have massively long rallies, are we, in that final?
No, definitely with Abby's style of play, Lana will try to sort of, definitely keep the ball nice and long, nice and tight, try and volley a lot, but definitely we know Abby's style of game. She doesn't like anything on the racket. She's going to take the ball in short. So they've played each other many a times, so definitely know the way each other plays. So
I think this is going to be a very good learning experience for MAIDEN-LEE COE. We're assuming that she's going to drop it, which, two down and 4-8. But this really should be something that she should be able to learn from a lot. She's had a player rushing her quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Saw MAIDEN-LEE COE having to jog back when she was, no, you don't jog back. You take your time.
Lana picked up the ball and she's really quick. Obviously, you just need to gather your thoughts and everything.
Yeah. There we go with match point.
Oh, nice shot.
That's a great shot to finish on, isn't it? She looks a little bit tired, does MAIDEN-LEE COE. She's it's straight games, but she's done a fair bit of running around, hasn't she? So congratulations there to Lana Harrison.